Peggy 7.
I just need to take a minute.
Did you get it?
Stark will take care of it.
No, you won't.
You don't know what you're talking about. Stark's not crazy. We're mad scientists. We're monsters, buddy.
You want me to help you put Jarvis into this thing?
No! Of course not.
Inside this thing.
Stark, come in. Stark. Anyone on comms?
So this brings us into our leveling career.
Well, in any case,
You're going to have to forgive me, I'm going to have to multitask now.
Try to salvage some of the vehicle
Normally I'd have my
parts you
daughter
can
Lily
build.
playing the game for me. So, I'm going to run over here as Quicksilver, get out of the way. Take over a few of these bad guys. One of the things you'll notice about this game, and I'm going to do some of these moves while there's no characters around, every one of the Avengers can team up with every other Avenger. So I can team up Quicksilver with Scarlet Witch, and they'll perform a special move here where Wanda gets some bricks to play with, and if I switch them around, again, there's a smart bomb effect where one of the characters is going to take out all of the bad guys for you. If I go over to Cap, and if I team Cap up with Scarlet Witch, again, we get a smart bomb effect, and it's going to basically clear the way for you whenever you're in levels. The idea is, like I say, you could team up Hulk with Black Widow, you could team up Hawkeye with Vision, you could team up Quicksilver with Thor. You know, all of these actions are going to allow you to perform more sort of direct combat moves, I guess. Let me get something interesting on. Again, you saw it before, but Quicksilver's got a new move. Effectively, the whole world will stop and slow down. Quicksilver goes about his business, and then everything comes back up to speed. The idea is, again, as with our previous games, each character is brought to life and has the mechanics and the powers and the abilities that you'd expect them to. Scarlet Witch is able to mind control people, so we can save our poor stranded civilian there on the train, get ourselves some extra bricks. Let me go out here and help. As well, every single character is able to perform their own special moves. So if I survive long enough to pull it off, let me just build this first. Get that out of the way. Some more bad guys are going to come in now. But when I build up my combo meter in the final game, which is just done by generally beating up bad guys, you can then perform special moves that are unique to each character. And again, this goes for every single one of the characters. And I'll show you in a minute just how many characters there are, and you'll see how cool that actually is going to become, because the amount of characters on screen. Let me go around here. Where's Scarlet Witch again? There we go. So I can come around here. Scarlet Witch can interact with any of these items that have this red glow, and she can use her powers to obviously destroy these bits of Lego or bad guys or whatever it might be in the world. Something I was saying before, I was mentioning about obviously the content in Lego Marvel's Avengers, and the fact that we've got additional movie content. Are there any fans of Agent Carter in here? Any fans of the Agent? Okay, there's a few. More of you should watch that show, it's amazing. We've got some content in the game for Agent Carter. So Hayley Atwell did some original VO work for us, and the Agent Carter features heavily in the open world of the game, which I'll sort of talk through in a minute. But that is one of kind of many little toe treads we've done into the Marvel Universe. This game isn't just the story of Avengers. The game is, if you picked up a Marvel encyclopedia and it came equipped with some 3D glasses that were Avengers shaped. That's the game. The game is the Marvel Universe through an Avengers lens, basically. The whole idea is that we've built on our previous game to give you more characters, more locations, more worlds, more powers, more abilities, and obviously more voice work, because the voices in this game are now authentic. They're all taken from the movies, in tandem with voice work that we've got from some of the people from the shows and also from the movies. So I think it was on Wednesday night we recorded Clark Gregg, so we've got some Agent Coulson VO in there. I've already said obviously Hayley Atwell, and some of the other people we've got, which we can't really talk about yet, unfortunately. We'll obviously run through as we get closer to launch, but the voice work is what makes these games so fun. Out of everyone that's here, do you all play the games 2-player or 1-player? Does anyone play 2-player? Okay, most of you do, which is great because that's where the games become obviously the most fun. In LEGO Marvel's Avengers, we've actually added a lot of new types of gameplay. So if you've all seen the movie, you've seen Hulk versus Hulkbuster. You'd think, how do I play as a second player in that epic fight? Because you've got Hulkbuster versus Hulk. There isn't a second playable character. So we've added stuff in there to allow players to do that. You can actually play Veronica. So one of you will play the Veronica satellite, the other one plays the Hulkbuster. Right, I'm really bad at multitasking, so I just need to concentrate there, otherwise I'll die horrendously. So I'm going to get this a bit more Lego down there, smash this up. Now, you all know that Lego games come into their own in free play. That's right, don't you? Yeah? That's when you get to find the crazy characters, when you get to explore the worlds. Did you all enjoy the open world experience in LEGO Marvel's Superheroes? Yeah? Okay. I'll take that golf clap, thank you. In LEGO Marvel's Avengers, we are returning to an open world New York. So we actually have a huge Manhattan again. But on top of that, we're actually adding in 8 other hub worlds. So you can go to Asgard, you can go to Washington DC, you can go to Barton Farm, you can go to, let's have a think, where else can you go? You can return to the Shield base from the start of the movie. Effectively, we're adding in a whole load of extra content. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to actually drop in here. Do you want to see some of the characters that we've got? Okay, let's have a look. So ignore these menus. You would never see those in real life. Okay, so I'm going to run over here. Now this is just a small version of the menu, by the way, because the final grid is actually over 200 characters. So there's a huge number of characters. So I'm going to go up here. So I said we had Agent Carter. So we've got Hayley Atwell in the game. Really very, very cool character. You'll actually bump into her in her retired agent form. And then when you interact with her, we turn back the clock to the 40s, and then that's when you'll actually play during her quests. So we've got Agent Carter in there. We've got Agent Coulson, Agent Sitwell, everybody's favourite. Yeah, Agent Sitwell? Yeah. And you'll see, obviously, there's some great characters along here, like Amadeus Cho, America Chavez. We also have, and I'm going to try and do this without giving characters away that we haven't yet revealed. There we go, down there. So we have any fans of Kamala Khan, Miss Marvel. So she's in the game and she's very cool. And again, she's very stretchy and all of her anims and moves are unique. Very similar to, obviously, another very famous character in the Marvel Universe. But she's brilliant. Very cool character. And we have huge numbers of female characters in the game. I'm going to also go down here. I have to show this one, really. Obviously, some of you will have played Lego Jurassic World earlier this year. And so we're sat in the office, we're different teams, just so you know. We're sat in the office going, hold on, they've got playable dinosaurs. So obviously we had to put Devil Dinosaur in there. And if you play as Moon Boy, then yes, you can jump on the back and ride Devil Dinosaur around. We have some crazy, quirky characters who aren't maybe everybody's favourite. I love Egghead, personally. So we've got characters like that. We've also got characters, one of the characters we got asked for more than any was Fin Fang Foom, who is... Did Fin Fang Foom really just get a whoop? I love it, okay. And as a character to play, you can imagine going around the open world, is a fabulous character. And again, every character has unique moves, unique animations. I could fly around this section of Korea, I'm not going to get very far. And in the open world, Fin Fang Foom can scale up to ridiculous sizes because that's what the character does. So I'm going to, let me pick someone else now. Let's run over here. So we go through, we've got Gargoyle. One of the things, and I don't know, people on the live stream will have seen this. One of the things that we have in the game is the ability to go into Tony Stark's helmet at any point in time. And I can go, oh, I want the Mark V suit of armour. And so, provided that Ultron Goon doesn't kill me, I can transform into the Mark V Iron Man outfit. Yeah. The reason he didn't was I got killed. So, there you go. But I can pick any of these armours, so I can have Stan Lee run in and give me the Mark 1. I could if I wasn't getting beaten up the whole time. I'll tell you what, let's call in for some reinforcements. Alright. Let's have some... There we go. Let's get rid of these guys. And again, obviously, the first game allowed it. This time round, you've got a different Hulk, so we've got a different transformation back to Banner. And again, if I can Hulk out as well, and it's a different transformation back to the Age of Ultron Hulk. But the normal Hulk will also be there. Let's go over here. For any Jessica Jones fans, the new Netflix show that's coming out, we've got a cartoon, kid-friendly version of Jessica Jones in the game, if there is such a thing, which there is, trust us. We also have some characters from the other movies. So you have Curse, obviously from Thor Dark World. I'm just trying to think. This is a great one. So we've got Hulk and we've got Scar in the same video game. Let's have a think who else we've got. Some of the newer characters, because obviously you all know Stan Lee's going to be in the game again. You know, the game wouldn't be the same without Stan Lee, who's actually seems to have the same powers as Black Widow. So let's just do this free play puzzle. Pardon me a minute. There we go, down there and down there. Okay, there we go. I've unlocked a mini kit in a minute. So yes, we got Stan Lee. Who else have we got on here? Let's have a look. So you'll see here, there's a Hulkbuster in the game. There's also a Stan Buster. Not really able to see it that well here. But Stan's in there, typing away on a typewriter. Some of the stuff that you haven't seen. So I'm going to show some new characters now, and this is more for the people at home because they don't get to necessarily see all the stuff that live shows. One of the new characters we've got that's going to be in the game is Crimson Dynamo, which is a very, very cool character. One of my favourite characters from the comic books, arch nemesis or arch enemy, I guess, of Tony Stark. So we're going to have Crimson Dynamo in there. Who else have we got? I'm pretty sure. Oh yeah, character called Archon. Who again, some of you will be scratching your heads with these. Don't forget, there are so many characters in this game. We've gone to take an entire roster of characters. We're trying to get as many characters in as we can from the Marvel Universe. All, again, through that Avengers-themed, those Avengers-themed goggles. Another character that we've got is Mantis, who's a great character. Again, I've been reading a couple of comics lately that have got Mantis in there. Love those. Down here, I'm just trying to remember who the very last one that we were revealing is. Let's go up here, actually. So we've got our... Oh, there we go. How could I forget Cottonmouth? Oh, that's not Cottonmouth, that's Agent Carter. Here we go, so Cottonmouth. And again, like I was saying, every character having unique moves. So Cottonmouth has got unique moves. Again, unique specials. The idea is every single character is faithful to the game and also obviously to the Marvel Universe. And what I'm going to do here, if I actually need... He's got... Okay, so this is the thing. Obviously, you know we're all still in development. I didn't know that Stan had his own Captain America shield with a moustache on. So that's new. But anyway, all of this content is obviously work in progress. We're still making the game. There's people back in the office right now working, slaving away to get all the game as good as it possibly can be. I'm seeing stuff I've never seen before. I love this.